Hey everyone, guess what game we're playing again? So we've had a few updates come to this game in the last few days, so we're going to give them a try. I've had a little bit of time to mess around with them with some of the updates, but others I just updated my client like minutes ago. And apparently there's some changes to this world which I have checked out already. Oops, let's just make sure that I'm not destroying everybody with loud noises. Dragging myself out. So they added over here some patches of just other terrain. Simple enough. I can feel that my tractions vary on it. Oh, see that? See how my wheels sink into the mud a little? That's kind of neat. If I drive out, you can see the back wheels are up higher than the front wheel there. So that's neat. It does affect performance. Before there was a bug where if you made a sharp turn in sand, it seemed to happen when this pick up a lot. The sand would actually rip your front tire off, and then you just go flipping because if you're turning and you lose a wheel suddenly, it's not going to end well. So what they've added here is some water, which I briefly played around with. And there's some interesting things that I'll have to show you guys. Oh, we sink into the sand too. That's accurate. So what they did add though, in the update that I haven't played with yet. Well, if you remember back to my early episodes, remember I drove into the water on a map and I found, hey, you can still drive underwater. Not very well, but you can. Well, now apparently it'll stall your engine if you go underwater. So I'm wondering just how deep does that water have to be? Does this doesn't seem to wreck my engine. I'm still controlling my vehicle in every which way. And apparently there's supposed to be an engine light that comes on too, which if we hit C and go into the cab here, I imagine the engine light will be on the dash here somewhere. I don't think it'll come up in this view in third person. So let's just drive on in there and see what happens. Oh yeah, no more engine sounds. So that water is deep enough. Let's see if we can see that engine light. Oh yeah, there it is. See the little orange engine light to the left side of our gauges there. Huh. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves the off-road version of this thing. We'll speed back over there. Turning is still difficult in this truck on this ground. Okay, I get it, we're flipping. Okay. They made some tweaks to mechanics in the update that they just added as well. They fixed a bug with steering. You may have noticed it if you played it yourself. If you were steering right, then suddenly went left, or vice versa, that your vehicle wouldn't start turning in the second direction you had chosen. So we're going to try to hydroplane here. Let's just get a run across this water. Oh yeah, right across. Oh, and flip. I need to keep remembering not to do that. You can't make sudden turns in the off-road version. Its center of gravity is just a little too high. At least on this surface. If you're doing that in an actual map, where it had one of these grassy or sandy, muddy, whatever terrains, then it would work just fine. So next question is, we cleared that gap. I don't know how well it did, how much damage it did to our truck. Let's go over and find out. We'll try it again, but we'll watch it in slow motion. Whoop, come on, straight. Oh, no. Straight line. Okay. I hope we have enough speed. We should. Let me go alt down arrow, adjust the camera, keep throttle going full on forward. Oh, I slowed down a little farther away from the water than I wanted to, but that's fine. The water here is still more than deep enough. So we're flying across the water. Just starting to hit it a little bit. And then boom, hit the edge, and that looks like it's pretty hard on our vehicle. You can see our hood's kind of wonky. Back end's off the ground, back end of our truck. Let's speed up time again and roll. Hydroplane and roll. Whoop. Oh, nope. See, I thought we were done rolling. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how far we can hydroplane. We're going to see if we can start at our left side here and end up on our right for the water. And let's just take note while we're here. Whoops, other way. Nope. These patches of ground here are neat, but I'd like to see a little more terrain. I know there's a few grassy or little ravines, I guess, around, including a little cave hidden around in this world, such as right in front of us there's a little ravine. But it's not exactly what I want. It'd be nice to have just a little off-road section, like, see how this is all bumpy? Like that, only with a different terrain. And I imagine they're going to stick more stuff in here eventually. This is kind of like the testing ground map. This seems to be the map they've made the most changes with. Although they've also made trees so they're not quite so hard on frame rates. Okay, let's see how far we can get here. Probably not far. Okay. So not far at all. If you look at the levels here, we almost made it to the third section. Our front end's on the third section. So let's get ourselves a different vehicle. Let's get ourselves something fast. Is that this one? Yes, it is. Now this one. Where is that? Oh, it's over. It's over here, the water. Ooh, this thing is very difficult to drive forwards in a straight line and roll. Okay, the pickup isn't the only one that has this problem. Let's make sure we have a nice fresh vehicle. Of course, it spins us facing the wrong way. And we'll see how well I can drive in a straight line, especially over this bumpy terrain. And we'll see if we can get this one to go any farther. Oh my. Oh. Nope. You can see our tire marks from our pickup there. Once again, engine is stalled. Brake still worked. As your cab begins to fill with water. Someone save the driver. Oh wait, there's no driver. Where's the engine light in this one? Oh, ooh. I like the wavy effect the water causes. That's neat. I don't see any engine light. Do you see one? I see a... No, I don't see it. I haven't looked at this interior though. Manual shift. It looks like it's an older sports car. Like from the interior, it looks like it's older to me. I don't know. Maybe that's what some of them actually are. Anyway, that's enough with the interior. Let's go find something else to mess with. Oh, and I'm out of the water, but we still have that weird wavy effect going on. You see that? It's in this camera angle too. Oh wait, did it just fix itself? Just fixed itself. I guess we had to let the water drain from the cab. Oh, hello, inside of headrest. You can see the engine through the headrest. X-ray vision! Woo! Okay, we've picked ourselves a map. We've been on it before. But hey, why not give it another try? Interesting. Okay, turn our parking brake off and we'll get going here. Hopefully we can find... Oh, there's rocks. That's not what I wanted to find. Thank you, I could have found those on my own. Some kind of... Ooh, oh, bad driving. Building. Fit through the tunnel, fit through the tunnel! Oh. Well, so much for this vehicle. And something looks wrong with that wheel. Oh, and we reset into the... How did we get into this situation? This reminds me of a scene from Austin Powers. If you've seen the movies, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's not any better. Still not any better. Not any better at all. We're going the completely wrong direction. Oh, hello. What are you? We're rolling. Actually, this is more of a somersault. That was almost a roll. Man! Whoop. It's a barn. What is this? Is it an actual item we can hit? It does not appear so. Oh! And there's that dot back. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. It's gone. There's the dot. That must mean something. I don't know what this is. Is that like a broken part of the game, or is it intended as like a checkpoint and a checkpoint race? That'd be neat. I'm up for some checkpoint races. Get some AI going in here once it's actually working. They still haven't actually made a proper working AI system yet. And bumpy. Oh, don't roll, don't roll. Must turn. Okay. We will be checking out other maps in future episodes, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to when they add a new map, but I imagine that's not at the top of their priority list. Climb the hill. Climb, I say. That's not climbing. I think we stalled. Can we get going again? I have no forward power. And there we go. Oh yeah, we had multiple lights on. Our vehicle must have been out of commission. Okay, we're gonna pop back into this grid world just to wrap this episode up. I'm in the stripped vehicle of the pickup, or the stripped version of the pickup. Oh, and ouch. Did that mess up our axle? Oh yeah, just a little. Oh yeah, we're toasted. That's not exactly what I intended to do. They say they added a glass texture, which one thing I can think of is, yes, this wall. Huh. Well, of course we've got to crash into that now. Before it was just like an outline of a barrier, and that was really about it. So let's try reversing into it and see what happens. Come on, camera. Okay. This isn't going to be a very direct hit, but whatever. Back into it regardless. Our frame bends all out of whack. See, well, there's your problem right there. I'm having a terrible time with these camera controls. Your frame's all bent. Somehow it still works. That was flat before, wasn't it? I think it was flat. Let's check. Yeah, there's still that arch there where the truck bed would normally be attached. It's quite drifty without the bed on there. I need weight on the back even more so than before. So let's crash into this part now. We're gonna like take the top of our truck off with this. And whoop. We just kind of stretched it. We need lives. I need a life. Okay, one last crash for the rest of the episode, and then we'll meet back here for another one soon enough. I hope there's a new update, a big one. The last one was a big one. There wasn't any updates for a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, changes of this map came along and a few fixes, and the little things are nice. They really are. But I want something big. And come on, camera controls. If you use your mouse to rotate your camera, then they inverted the y-axis too. Just so you know. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. There will be more of this series sooner or later. Could be a couple weeks. Oh, and here comes a siren. Something down the street. Could be a couple weeks, could be a couple days, but there will be more of this series. So hopefully you're there for that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.